Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. 9-year-old signs a six-figure NIL deal with sports agency. A 9-year-old from Snoop Dogg's Youth Football League has landed a six-figure name, image, and likeness in his NIL deal with the sports agency, becoming the first person from the youth league to do so at such a young age. Gayle Wadood Jr.'s father, Gayle Wadood Sr., shared the news with Next Stars KTLA, describing his son as a standout 9-year-old athlete who excels in football, baseball, track, and karate. It's kind of surreal, Gayle Wadood Sr. said while reflecting on the moment his son signed the deal. It's humbling and exciting for the agency to see his potential and want to manage him. Gayle Wadood Jr. will be working with Family for Life, a sports agency that already represents players from NFL teams, including the New England Patriots, the San Francisco 49ers, and the New York Giants. Wadood Sr. described the deal as a business portfolio executed by the founder of the sports agency. The young football star, who hasn't even reached double digits in age yet, has already made a name for himself in the football world, partially due to his unique last name. Wadood Jr.'s father works as an associate manager for high school football within the Los Angeles Rams organization. His uncle was the commissioner for Snoop Dogg's Youth Football League, and he has a plethora of cousins who have always loved the game of football and served as coaches for various college football departments. The younger Wadood is also forging his own path in the football world. During his first year playing tackle football, Gayle Wadood Jr. was named Snoop's MVP. An honor typically not given to first-year players. For him to win that in his first year, it just speaks volumes, Gayle Wadood Sr. said. No first-year kid has ever won such a prestigious award in a really competitive league. Snoop Dogg, an avid football fan, founded the Youth League in 2005. The nonprofit program offers a way for inner-city kids to participate in youth football and cheer programs, according to the league's website page. Notable football players such as Super Bowl champion Juju Smith-Schuster and Los Angeles Charger linebacker Deion Henley made it to the NFL after their time at Snoop Dogg's Youth Football League, according to Football USA. While it's a notable accomplishment that a 9-year-old has signed such a coveted deal, the younger Wadood didn't completely understand its importance at first. Gayle Wadood Sr. recalled his son asking what a sports agency was when he shared the news. However, he was happy to hear about the massive payday. As the summer season kicks off, Gayle Wadood Jr. will be spending his time training for the upcoming football season, taking a set of professional headshots as a part of his new NIL deal, and spending time with his family. Despite his growing success, Gayle Wadood Sr. wants to ensure his son has a normal childhood. I just want him to stay on the course and hope he doesn't get too satisfied too early and continues to work hard, Gayle Wadood Sr. said. Now, I understand. I understand. I understand wholeheartedly. I understand what the whole thing is. And in my opinion, I'm happy that, the kid is getting recognized. He's getting his bread early, can help his family. I just hope it doesn't go to his head. I just hope he continues to work. There's a lot of pressure. He's 9 years old. So he's signing this deal. He's going to make a lot of money. Is he going to still keep the same I want to win or I want to get to the next level attitude? We'll see. And do we think this deal is just too early for a kid. Now, some people would be like, nah, man, it should be straight. You know, he got his pops there, his mom's there, family setting, which is great. But I just hope he doesn't get taken advantage of. And I just hope people don't use him because he's a young kid. He's still malleable. He's still learning. You know, I just don't like it for kids that young. I believe you ought to start getting NIL deals at the age of 18. You know, when you become, technically an adult. I think it's too early at 9 years old. I think that's a lot of responsibility. Even though the pop said what he said, I don't know him from a can of paint. I just don't feel comfortable with that. You know, if it was my son, I'm just saying if I had a son, it was my kid, I would wait till he's 18 because I would want him to learn and grasp what's coming with that behind you signing this deal. You gotta perform at a high level. You gotta be able to sell. You gotta be able to show yourself, in the right light. And, I don't know. I hope everything is cool. I hope he does well. I hope he keeps the same hunger and I hope you know, he makes it. But I just think he's too young. I think you ought to be 18. People are gonna say that I'm wrong. Hey, well, it is what it is. I still think he ought to be 18. Excuse me. So basically, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shuts down the Nikola Jokic narrative. The NBA legend shared his thoughts on the Nuggets and their superstar, complimenting him the way the team has surrounded their best player. And he said it's nice the way he moves the ball around when he doesn't have a good opportunity. He finds the open man and hits him. I think it's great setup the way they have the team because they got guys on the outside that could really hit it. And he's talking about the three ball. The conversation about Joker's playmaking led into the hot topic surrounding Spoelstra's reaction to being asked about the perceived strategy of turning Joker into a scorer as opposed to double teaming him and allowing him to make plays for others. When asked about this narrative, Abdul-Jabbar shut it down the way Spoelstra did, saying, "They're not letting him get 50. That's ridiculous." It was a great conversation with one of the greatest players in the league history who also happens to play the same position as Joker. That position has, of course, changed a lot over time, which is another topic Abdul-Jabbar hit on. Speaking about the evolution of the center position, Abdul-Jabbar said he likes how big men impact the game beyond the three-point line now. The Nuggets really have a dominant system in place right now. So, Joker is a great player. I give him a lot of respect, a lot of props. I just get tired of when people are trying to compare him to the yesteryears. Let him have his glory now. If we're talking about the yesteryears, that's a different ball game. That's a different game. He could play, but at the same time, he wouldn't be as effective because of how the game was played then. You guys got to understand the game was played differently. So, but he's a great player. I just feel it's disrespectful people trying to put him over Kareem and all these guys. And hell, they trying to put him over Dirk. And I'm like, did y'all forget how great Dirk was? I think you guys do. I think you guys forgot how great Hakeem Olajuwon and Dirk and Tim Duncan were. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me. But I mean, he gave praise because that's what he sees. He sees a player who makes his team better, who gets the job done, does things he has to do to get the victory, and that's something great. People think Kareem is just a big hater, and it's not that. Kareem just don't like the dog and pony show. He doesn't. He doesn't like the dog and pony show. Never been a fan of it, and I agree with him. I agree with him wholeheartedly. You know, so that's all I got for this take and everything. Let me know what you guys think about the 9-year-old kid signing the NIL deal. I think it's too soon for him. I think he's still young. I think he ought to wait till he's 18. And then, shout out to Kareem for giving props, but I just think you guys are trying to put Joker way ahead of people it's the same thing with Patrick Mahomes in football. It's like, dog, he hasn't done enough. And his 2 Super Bowl showings, he was okay. I mean, he wasn't the greatest, but, second Super Bowl, he was better than he was in the first one he played in. But, his third Super Bowl, because the second one he lost. But the third one he played in, he played better than his first one. But, he was okay. So we got to stop trying to put guys, a championship or a ring is a team achievement. It helps your resume, but that doesn't mean you're great. Eli Manning is great, but you wouldn't put Eli Manning over Warren Moon. Are you crazy? I mean, let's be for real. So thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting that link that gets you to my Cashapp. Plus, I'm on Zelle. Just put the number in the description box into my Zelle, and you'll be able to find me. You guys can super chat when the video goes live or premieres. And you guys can leave a super thanks if you come at the end of the video. I'm going to try to do a StreamYard coming up, guys. It's just I've been tired and busy. I ain't even get out. I ain't even go do nothing today. I was supposed to go out and see my brother. Man, I got tied up in some stuff. Oh, gosh. It's been a long day. So thank you guys for your love and blessings and continue to support the page. We are out. Deezy.